We filming? So I just asked my wife, when are you coming back? Thinking of doing a video pouring the alcohol down the drain. Would be fun if you made an appearance. Oh, don't do that. Maybe I should just do it. I hope she doesn't freak out. She could. She might come down and roll her eyes and go back upstairs, but she married an extreme guy. What did you expect? Okay guys, so we're gonna go for it. A couple Saturday nights ago, I had a rough night and did something that I will regret. I didn't cheat on my wife or anything like that, but it's something that I will regret. It wasn't even too many glasses, that's the thing. It was like 3 glasses of wine. It wasn't loaded, but I was not in control. And something happened that I'm not proud of. And I just said, fuck the alcohol. Every single time something happens, like that I regret, that I do stupid, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's almost always with alcohol. As you guys know, I grew up in a Christian home too, so alcohol wasn't around. I wouldn't say that I have a problem with it. I enjoy it socially. If you guys watch my Snapchat or Insta stories, if you've been watching it over the past year, you know, I'm always drinking wine. I do it inside the house when I go out for dinners. It's typically celebratory, but don't get me wrong, there's many times that I also travel with the guys and we get shots and we go nuts and we go crazy. This wasn't one of those nights. You know, whatever voices we're listening to, we always say, well, it's okay. I'm in control. I'm in control. And it won't happen again, you know. And we never really do anything different until it's too late. Can you relate? Do you have something in your life? So anyways, what I'm just gonna do here is I'm gonna pour all this alcohol down the drain. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why it needs to be here. I know my wife's not gonna approve because she, you know, we thought it looks nice. Hey, it looks nice. It looks nice, but like, I don't need it. And why tempt myself? I hear so many times in the fitness industry where people, you know, say, I want to do this, but then they set themselves up for failure. I want to get in shape, but then they bring home all this junk food. I hear guys, you know, in their personal life, I want to quit porn, but they're not putting on any, what do you call them? Protectors. You can go to settings and you can actually just put in a password that prevents adult content going on your phone. You can do that with your computer too. So when people say, I wanna quit, I'm like, well then quit, prove it, don't tell me. And then they don't. It's like, so you're full of shit. And I'm like, I kind of feeling like that about myself. I'm like, you wanna quit alcohol, but you're still going to the bars? How's that helping? You know what I'm saying? Where's the accountability? How are you gonna get a different result by not doing anything different? And you know, that's what this whole channel is about, promoting change. You guys wanna see me just pour this alcohol down the drain, I promise I will. But talk is cheap. You know, sometimes to take extreme measures in your life, you got to take extreme action. Maybe that's not always the solution, but sometimes it's the appropriate solution. Sometimes you got to go cold turkey. And you know, for me, I'm just not going to drink alcohol for 60 days. I know that's like, ooh, wow, big deal. But for me, I just want to kind of regain control. I want to be able to think. I want to start going back into these settings and start experiencing being in these environments without it, you know, and relying on it as a crutch and like, oh, it loosens you up. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not judging. This isn't a moral video. But sometimes that's when you act your worst. That's when things slip out. That's when you start acting out of character. All right. So why set yourself up for failure? Why not change your environment? Let's do it. I know it's like in the middle of the day, but you just want to like validate that this is actually alcohol and not like orange juice, and you can smell it. Too bad there's no apps on these cameras yet, right? We need apps where people can smell. Apple, when are you guys gonna come out with an app that allows people to smell?
Yeah, that's alcohol.
All right, this is Sambuca, right? You guys, anybody's watched my Snapchat knows that this is gonna be a tough one because this is like, man, my hands are all sticky. This is a full one, full. This isn't even open. Limoncello, right from Italy. Here's one, this one's full. So I'm not, you know, look at this. Full bottle of vodka. Glenmorangie, I know some of my buddies, my Scotch buddies are gonna, Benny, what are you doing? Again, there's nothing wrong with alcohol. You guys have all heard the saying, the devil's in the dose, and I'm a big believer in that. But there's also another saying, moderation kills, right? Sometimes moderation just sneaks up on you. Before you know it, something happens, it's too late. And you're like, I thought I was in control. All right, so that's kind of why I think this all has to go in the sink. All right, these ones, this one, oh my goodness. And I know my Italian friends are shaking their head right now, but that's okay. This decision is for me. And these are the decisions, you know, in life, you have to make these decisions for yourself. Anyways, if you guys want to join me on the 60-day no booze challenge, by all means, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll do a video down the road and just kind of let you guys know how things went. and if I notice anything different. But for me, I don't want to set myself up in a state that could potentially lead to what I experienced a few Saturday nights ago, which I never want to experience again. All right, let's just put it that way. All right, something happened that I just don't want to repeat. I don't want to be in the influence. It's just not worth it. I put it as simple as that. It's not worth it. You know, it takes a split second for something bad to happen that you regret for the rest of your life. It's just not worth it. All right, so you know, if you agree, thumbs up, right? Okay, we're just gonna do it. Ah, man. This is accountability. This is how you change, guys, making yourself uncomfortable. Like right now, I'm just kind of starting to think like, I could right now just say, Drew, let's not use this video. And this is how you're gonna feel when you need to make that decision yourself. When you need to make that change, you are gonna feel a fight. You will feel resistance. You will feel a voice inside your head, the devil, whatever you wanna call it, is gonna be saying, that's extreme. You don't need to do that. You've got this under control. You're fine. You're fine. You're overreacting. Vince, you're overreacting. You're fine, Vince. And the other voice is reminding me of what actually happened. Don't get drunk on wine, but be fulfilled by the Holy Spirit. You know, that's that voice that I know that there's something greater there for me. All right. Sometimes you got to just make these decisions, even though they're uncomfortable. All right. It's when you make decisions that are uncomfortable that eventually lead to real change. If you stay on your rocking chair your entire life, you're never going to change. Sometimes you have to do things that hurt. In 60 days from now or in a week or two from now, knowing myself, like I change, like I go in extremes. My wife texts me like, Vince, you're always doing extremes. Why? That's an issue I've got to work through. But for me, it feels like the right decision. And like, yeah, what if like in a week from now, I'm like getting really tempted? Well, of course I'm going to get tempted. That's why there's resistance right now. The temptations don't go away, guys. The question isn't can you change? The question is will you change? Everybody says, can I change? Can I change? Of course you can change. That's not the right question. The question is will you? Will you change? One. Oh man, I can't even open this one. Oh, they're just pretty much the same as. I'm pouring them up here for dramatic effect, but now they're splashing me, so. This is from Italy. All the way from Italy. It's all right. Man, it actually starting to smell. Oh my gosh. Looks like syrup. So again, I want to ensure you guys understand that I'm not saying that alcohol causes bad decisions, but it can definitely put you into a state that promotes bad decisions. And if you're trying to make a change in your life, why play with fire? So I'm just getting a quick clip for Instagram here too. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, that's another spot you guys can follow me. But for everyone on Instagram, this will be a video in the near future. This is very expensive, by the way. I mean, I haven't even, this stuff is like the best rum from Barbados. So this is the rum. There goes the rum. This, unopened, as you can see, unopened. You can hear that crack. I know I probably could have just brought it back to the LCBO and got my money back, but oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. Holy cow. What is going on here? Slowly coming out. Every last drop. Sometimes to make change in your life, it's gotta hurt. You gotta feel it. You know? If change was easy, we'd all do it. I know I'm gonna hear it from a lot of my family members. They're like, Vince, you're so extreme. Why do you have to do this? And, oh man, you're gonna be drinking in a few months. Like, you know, why are you doing this to yourself? I think that's it, guys. That's fine. And you guys will deal with that. You'll deal with that from other people in your life. When you try to make a change in your life, your friends are gonna say, what are you doing, man? Like, come on, can't you just be normal? It's not that big of a deal. And that's the lie. That's the lie. All right, this is the last one. White rum from Barbados. See ya. All gone. And that's it, guys. So if you guys want to join me on the 60-day no alcohol challenge for whatever reason you feel like you need to accept this challenge for, let me ensure that you're not alone, all right? A lot of guys, they want to get away from this, but they're like, yeah, it's too extreme. What are my friends going to think? I don't have a problem. You're making excuses. Again, some of you guys, maybe this, you wouldn't even be watching this video right now if maybe this wasn't on your heart. Is it extreme? Yes, it's extreme, but I want to make an extreme difference in my life. All right. I don't even know how I feel about what I just did. I don't know if I'm going to regret this or what, if I'm just going to set myself up for embarrassment. I have no idea what I just did, to be honest. I know that I wanted to do this, but I'm just going to wrap up now because now I'm starting to think a little too much, but let's just wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and share it with a friend who wants to join the 60-day no alcohol challenge. I will update you guys on how things go. And again, this isn't a challenge for alcoholics. This isn't a challenge it's just a challenge for people that want to eliminate booze from their life and see the difference and want to kind of regain some control, want to stop putting themselves in situations that they might not have control of. Be sure to share this video, comment below if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that. I'll talk to you guys soon.